Here today at Leukaemia Care with Emily. She's going to tell us a bit about Leukaemia Care charity and the work that's done. So for the Harriers fans that don't know, can you tell us a little bit about the work that Leukaemia Care does?
Yeah, absolutely. So Leukaemia Care is a national blood cancer charity. We're here to provide support to anybody affected by blood cancer. So that might be a patient, it might be a family member, a carer, but also we work with healthcare professionals who work with blood cancer patients. So our mission is to make sure that anyone affected by blood cancer lives better. In order to do that, we provide a huge range of services. Now these include our information website, we have a free phone helpline, and we also have a live chat system which you can access through our website, where people can talk to a nurse or they can actually talk to patient volunteers who have been through the same journey that they're perhaps going through. We have a whole range of patient information booklets so that people can find out more about their diagnosis and how their journey is going to progress. We have a patient magazine called Leukaemia Matters, and we run support groups across the country which are run by our regional coordinators and nurses. We hold patient and carer conferences again around the country, covering topics such as fatigue, which is a really big issue for people with blood cancer. We have a ward support worker who's based in 2 hospitals in Birmingham, and they work with the haematology nurses to provide support to the patients and their families. Something else that Leukaemia Care does is we work with the Royal College of GPs to provide training, both online and in face, to GPs to help make them aware of the signs and symptoms of leukaemia to hopefully make diagnosis happen earlier. We have a campaigns and advocacy team who work with us. Their role is to make sure that the view of patients and carers is represented, especially within the NHS when it comes to drugs, availability and funding, but also the work with the patients on their well-being. It's our campaigns team who also run our campaigns such as Spot Leukaemia. Now on the 29th of September we're going to be turning out we're a bit spotty, and we're going to be hoping to raise awareness of the signs and symptoms of leukaemia, again to make sure that diagnosis happens earlier.
All the money that's donated to Leukaemia Care obviously is really well welcomed,
Yeah.
and is really useful. What sort of things is that money going to be used for?
Okay, so I'll just give you a bit of an example of how that money could be spent. So if your fantastic fans manage to raise £300, that would fund an activity for one of our 25 support groups. Okay, now the support groups are a place where someone who's affected by blood cancer can go to meet other patients or carers or family members who are going through the same journey. So that's really important. £1,000 will provide over 1,000 patients with a patient information booklet specific to their diagnosis or the treatment that they're receiving to make sure that their cancer journey is as well prepared as possible. And then £5,000, which is a lot of money, but it would provide an in-person GP training session where we would work with the Royal College of GPs, as mentioned before, to make sure that GPs and perhaps other healthcare professionals such as pharmacists really know how to spot the signs and symptoms of leukaemia, hopefully leading to an earlier diagnosis that could save a life sooner.
The money that we've spoken about, how can Harriers fans donate?
Okay, so in September and August, Leukaemia Care will be present at 3 of your fixtures, which we're really excited about. On 2 of those we'll be doing bucket collections at the exits, so do come and see us and we'll be shaking those buckets. But on the 29th, on the Altrincham fixture, as I've mentioned before, we're going to be going spotty, so we'll be hosting a range of spotty fundraising activities. So do pop by and see us, take part and learn a bit more about leukaemia. We obviously can also receive donations via bank transfer or cheque or by phone. For more details on that, just visit our website, which is www.leukemiacare.org.uk for any more information.